Hey there guys, welcome to my Doctor Strange review. So I went to see Doctor Strange twice, and what I love about it that we get it 2 weeks earlier than America. To me that just makes us feel special. So I went to see Doctor Strange twice in less than a week, and straight off the bat I didn't have high expectations. Considering I'm a massive Marvel fanboy, there were so many films I was looking forward to this year. Some turned out great, some turned out like disappointments. But growing up I never got into the property of Doctor Strange due to the fact there was no kind of media, popular media. There was no popular comics, there was no cartoons, there was nothing. And thanks to this movie, I really got into the character and into the world. Let's start with the man himself, Doctor Strange, played by Benedict Cumberbatch. When they announced Benedict Cumberbatch was going to play Doctor Strange, I was like, oh god, he's in everything. I'm surprised he hasn't touched Star Wars yet, but with this film he brings like a new dynamic to the character, and he was absolutely incredible. In the start of the film he plays like the cocky, arrogant neurosurgeon, and reminded me so much of Gregory House from the TV show House. And at the end of the film he brings a new reflection to the character. He's still that same cocky and arrogant, but he just brings something new to the end. It's not a massive character arc like we did in Iron Man, but it's a solid character arc, and I think Benedict Cumberbatch, and I'm really sorry for doubting you. The film has a great cast of supporting characters, such as Tilda Swinton plays the Ancient One. The Ancient One is probably one of my favourite characters of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Tilda Swinton does a really great performance, and you get to see her craftsmanship as a teacher and as a defender. Mordor, played by Chiwetel Ejiofor, was great. He played this really great ally of Doctor Strange, and I really like how they handled his arc at the end of the film. Wong, played by Benedict Wong. I really like his performance. I think it was really solid, and I really like his he was that comic relief on the film. The visuals in this film was incredible. I haven't seen great use of visuals and CGI since Inception back in 2010. When I went to see this in 2D, I kind of regret not seeing this in 3D. And some of the scenes in this film was mind-blowing. It was gorgeous, it got me tripping. And when I went to see it in 3D, I loved it even more. And I think this is the best Marvel film to use CGI and visuals. The film gives you a new environment, a new dimension to explore in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. With Thor you get Asgard and other realms. With Guardians of the Galaxy you get the outskirts of outer space. Now with Doctor Strange you get stuff like the Mystic Realm, the Mirror Dimension, the Dark Dimension, and stuff like this makes me hooked on the Doctor Strange mythos. It makes me want to go to a shop and buy a comic, and I really can't wait to see what they do in the sequel. The way they use magic in this film is a lot different than I was expecting. I was expecting something like Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter, but instead we got something like Fullmetal Alchemist, the way they use alchemy to make their weapons and change their environments. I really dig it. That makes the film more fun, it makes it more engaging, and it just makes it a bit more awesome and mature in a way. So does the film have problems? Yes, but not movie problems, more like Marvel problems, and I'll explain what I mean. The villain in this film, and I know I shouldn't have high expectations with the villains because Marvel do suck with their villains most of the time, but when you have such great talent as Michael Madsen, who plays Carlisius, it's so hard to ignore, and especially he played a great Bond villain in Casino Royale, but man, he was so underused in this film. He started as a mild villain to a typical henchman. He had some good scenes in this film, but not enough to save his reputation. Another problem that I had with the villain is that near to the end we have Dormammu as the boss villain. And Dormammu is the most powerful Doctor Strange villain. And in this film we should have Dormammu in a sequel and focus on Carlisius, because I feel like Carlisius has a lot of potential with him. The other problem that I had with this film was the character Christine, played by Rachel McAdams. I liked her as the friend of Hugo Strange, but not the love interest. It just didn't work in this film, and the film just didn't have enough time for the origins, the action, some sequences for a small love story. She only gets about 10 to 15 minutes of screen time, but hopefully they can improve that on the sequel. Before I go into my overall verdict, let's talk about the mid-credit scenes in this film. The first scene in this film, and I believe it's an actual clip from Thor Ragnarok, and it's when Thor is asking Doctor Strange for help to find his father who is stranded on Earth. And I'm instantly loving this clip because you get to see an actual clip from Thor Ragnarok, which is my most anticipated Marvel movie of next year over Guardians and Spider-Man, and you get to see Doctor Strange's gloves like he did in the comics. The second scene is when you see Mordor's taking someone's magic away, and you see the first steps of becoming the villain. And I feel like he has the potential to be a great Marvel villain if they don't cock it up. So my overall verdict with this film, I had low expectations and I came out loving this film. Besides from a couple of problems, this is a great Marvel movie with a great performance of Benedict Cumberbatch, a good lineup of supporting characters, and mind-blowing visuals. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. Out of the 7 comic book films we had this year, this is definitely deserves a second place behind Civil War. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Go like, comment, subscribe. Go check out my Twitter, my Facebook and my Instagram page. I'll see you guys soon. You guys are awesome. I got your back.